3 passports. She's so obsessed with me. Like, she thinks I'm her soulmate. Blah, 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 blah.
And this guy in this video states that he has 20 guys ranging from the age of 20 to 40 years of age going to Morocco because their women are, you know, easier to marry.
Not respect men to a core.
Decentering men doesn't mean that you have to hate them.
Maybe I will just accept the role as a roommate.
Let a man go have 3 babies on you and come back and still be with him.
Hola?
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get on my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this. All right, guys, today we're going to get right into it. We have a passport sis talking crazy. If I see a passport bro talking like this, I'll be upset. But let me get right into this.
Excuse mess, but anyway, my dad just came into my room and he's like, Christine, you need to renew your British passport because it's about to expire. And he honestly probably thought I was about to and complain, which the old me totally would have, but this is the new me. And yeah, last year it might have taken me an entire year to renew my American passport because I'm literally just that lazy. But as soon as he said it, I was like, King, of course I will. You know what? That is the type of energy that we need in 2024 because thank you for reminding me that I am multicultural. I am international. I have 3 passports and 2 out of the 3 are the most wanted in the world.
We do not care.
So, not to be rude, when you're a 5'6" Mr. Wannabe from my hometown, college town, wherever the hell it is that you might be, and you're like, oh dude, like, she's so obsessed with me, like, she thinks I'm her soulmate, blah, 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 blah.
Is that girl?
Back it up, rewind, take a breath, and be so astronomically for real. Because if you think, you know what, I'm gonna stop because that type of deluluness, honestly, something that I need in my life because it's like, dream big or go home. Dream big or go home. That's it.
What was that? Like, man, the entitlement on that girl. You already could tell she's a daddy's girl. And what do guys want to avoid as well? Guys want to avoid women that are for the streets. Also, sometimes they have a father, but when they have a father, men, especially a young boy, wants to avoid the daddy's girls, the over entitlement. Women like that, men just don't want it. Let me go on to the next one.
Let's talk about the new passport bro movement in the Somali community.
Oh, here we go again.
So a bunch of Somali guys are going to Morocco to find wives because they are cheaper to marry. And this guy in this video states that he has 20 guys ranging from the age of 20 to 40 years of age going to Morocco because their women are, you know, easier to marry and basically cheaper, only making their meher $2,000. I see this as the biggest insult to women, saying that, oh, we're still gonna go to them because they're cheap and easy to get at, and bye-bye. I mean, I'm all for passport bros leaving the country, getting a wife. I don't care what you do. But when you lessen a woman's worth, saying that, oh, she's cheaper to get at and that's why we're going there, it's not a good look. The comments talking about, oh, I got girls too. It's so easy to bag them. And so if you're a Moroccan woman looking at this, guys, they don't see you as people. They just see you.
Man, that's wild. That's one of, you look at this, I gotta tell you, any passport bro out there watching this video, go to Africa, be on the lookout for modern woman when you get there, right? Same thing in the Philippines. I say same thing in Philippines, same thing in Thailand. Always be on the lookout because they are. Where you going, where you're looking for love, they're right there waiting for you going, submissive? Really? Like mad scientists. Whatever you do, be careful because you see the guy said they're cheaper there. Now, he's making the same point passport bros are making, right? Guys are leaving because the women are unmarriageable. You know, you can't deal with them. I don't know if it's the same there. Like, I don't know if I'm sure it's not the same as the West, but I would love to know for sure. Like, if anybody is watching, anybody Somali, that if you're watching this video, be sure to contact me. I would love to chop it up with you and to see how bad it's going down there, right? Because I know for sure I see tons of Somalian guys come to the Philippines. Right, and they come here for schooling. I see them by the universities over by Pasay, and those guys are pretty chill. It's a ton of them too, ton of them. Actually, it's a ton of African people in the Philippines. I'm sure some of those guys, those Somalian passport bros, Maybe here getting Filipinas too. I'm sure I see them all the time. So, that's something I always thought. Like, man, I see these guys all the time. Do they consider themselves passport bros? I guess they do.
The realty is the only way you're going to find an actual, factual, real girlfriend, a friend that's a girl that you could trust for life, is if they hate men. They have to fundamentally not respect men to a core. They have to not see any value in them. And that's just because how society's set up. If you have a woman that's a friend that values men even slightly, she will choose a man over you. It's just tragic. Like, I'm not even blaming them. I might even do it. I have not even tested. I know from what I've done in the previously that I'm a writer and I write for me and women, but it's like the best friends that I've ever had didn't respect men, and you need that.
Man, I think if my girl was a friend with somebody like her, I wouldn't respect her. Now, you see the confusion right away. Did anyone else notice? She had braids and she had a wig over. It was weird. It was like, why do you have two hairstyles? She had braids and a wig, and she seemed emotionally off. She's not emotionally available. I gotta keep it real. Like, she seemed unhinged. She's like, like she's about to scream. Ah! Like, I don't know if she's gonna scream, smile. She's like, I'm like she makes noise like the way she talk. Man, I feel annoyed all of a sudden. Like, what's wrong with that girl? There's more people that are silent. You gotta see this, man.
Girl that you could trust for life is if they hate men. They have to fundamentally.
I think this is an extreme take, but I think sis is onto something. I wouldn't say that they have to hate men. I would say that if you're in the age range where you are dating and you're navigating friendships while dating, or marriages or relationships, if you're basically an adult, it's easier in my experience, to be friends with women who have decentered men. Decentering men doesn't mean that you have to hate them, have disdain for them, not have respect for them. It just means that you don't seek validation from men and being attractive to them or being palatable for them. That's what it means to me. And for me, a lot of women who have not decentered men will often choose men over their friends. And in some cases, there are situations where you would choose your partner over your friends in some circumstances. However, when I say choose your partner over your friends, I mean in a sense of like choosing an activity or something like that, not choosing to be a better person to your partner than you are to your friend, especially when it's in a sense of dating and not even like long-term partnership or marriage. I'm actually dealing with this right now, and it's really sad. But a friend of mine who I've been friends with for a long time, I just see how she jumps and is willing to be their support and really, really pour into men that she's dating, but not have that same energy for our friendship. And it's really sad. And it's just something that's hard. And as I get older, the older I get, the more I realize there's less and less women to choose from as friends, because so many of them seek male validation and are willing to be better to the men in their life than they are to the women in their life who have been there and will be there after that man is gone.
Well, that's interesting. Well, it depends on how they're choosing their men, right? Of course, a man naturally wants a woman to be all about him, right? He wants a woman to put all of his focus on him, right? That's why guys usually don't want girls to have guy friends. And not only just that, she got guy friends, that's a headache. But still, if a woman is not totally dedicated to you, why would a man waste his time? Like, y'all have to understand that. Like, guys are not marrying women, right? I bet you out of all those girlfriends that you know or that you've had that have guy friends, the guy friends want them to be all about them, but they're probably not marrying them. Then you can ask yourself, why is that? And why is it so easy for guys to just be in relationships with women long term? And then ask yourself, is that a problem that society created? Yeah, man, I think it's a big trap we all fell for. And what's going on right now at Passport Bros is we figured out how to get away. We figured a way out, and I think it's a good thing. So guys, yeah, keep getting your passports, keep traveling.
A friend that's a girl that you could trust for life is if they hate men. They have the fun.
Not to brag, but one of my best friends sent me this video. I know. I'm literally honored.
See, she's literally honored. And this goes to show when people say single woman, keep woman single, this is a picture of it. You see her here, Becky? Becky's a picture of it. I'm honored. I know. She's a picture of it.
Okay, maybe I do want to go 50-50. Look, it's not sounding too bad. Lately, it has not been sounding too bad because if in order for me to not go 50-50, I gotta be sitting here talking to a mother like, Daddy, am I your baby? I guess I would just have to pick the 50-50 because I'm not doing it. Maybe I would just accept the role as a roommate. That way, I could talk to it how I want to talk to him. Okay? Nigga, what's for dinner? That's how I want to talk to a nigga. That's how I want to get my... Sometimes I really want to treat him. Like, I'm not the baby voice. And that's cool if you is, you know, no judgment. When I be talking about certain shit, it be like about me. It don't be about nobody else but what I really want. So, I'm not the baby voice. Not the, you know, I'm working on me. I'm working on being a little bit more like soft, but I ain't gonna never be that soft. Okay? I don't want it. But you know what? I'm lying. I just laughed so hard. I'm still not going 50-50 because Dad wants you to go 50-50 and still talk to you and still talk to them like you a baby. And it's just like you can't have it all, despite what they tell you.
Yeah, she's a little off, and guys understand she's off, and guys will avoid her because she's off. Woman saying, I won't never be sweet to you. Run. She's telling you you're never going to get that. Run. And that's why guys run, because why would a guy go through that? Why would a guy? And then she said, oh, but then if I don't go 50-50, you know, but let me make it simple. You know who she's going to be sweet to? Not even the one treating her like garbage. The one that's hitting the spot. The one that's, I bet you she got nothing but, hey, baby. She do that for him. Don't let her lie to you. She's putting on that rough exterior for TikTok. But the one that's, hey, baby. She's doing all that stuff. She's doing, you know, because that's how she feeling when she getting broken down. But she got another video too.
Not only do I not want a man to be in agreement with me, like I never want a man to agree with anything that I say. What's even worse than that, I'm going to take it up a notch. What's even worse than that is a man referring to me as a real one. Oh, if a man refer to me as a real one, I've said something terribly fucking. Can you? I've said something terribly wrong, okay? And I'm taking it back. No, because the only time they refer to you as a real one is when you did some. When you done held a in jail for 20 years. When you didn't let a man go have 3 babies on you and come back and still be with him. When you give a man all your money. When you let a man drive your car. When you do anything dumb, they referring to you as a real one, and you will not put such slander on my mother. I will not tolerate that.
She dealing with hood dudes. I get it now. Listen. Nobody in their right mind, anybody in their right mind would do that. Everything you're saying is someone a man of low value would do. And it makes sense now. It clearly makes sense. I already see from when you first started talking, you're from the hood, up to no good, and you probably know a lot of guys. That's probably the guys you want. Literally, that is the guys that you want. You don't even know it's a never ending. And then you're gonna turn around and say, "Oh, all these guys got kids and doing women wrong." No, it's the guys you're dealing with.
Hola, hola. ¿Cómo la están pasando? Qué bueno.
Man, like that's when a guy say, "I want to make that my final destination." That could be like Brazil, or it could be Dominican Republic. It can be anywhere. They got a lot of those Spanish countries over there and Portuguese and all that stuff. Got women just like that, waiting for a man to come over. And you get over there to, hola, just like that. Hola, ¿cómo está? And it's nothing but love.
That's what we do, right?
And they really mean it. And they're used to being pressed. They're used to guys being aggressive with them. So you don't go up there and grab their butt, but you're out there being aggressive. They want that. And that's what guys are going for. Guys want to go do that. Because we all realize it's more to life. They're going through anything that's not that.